Good morning and Happy New Year. We're happy to be here kicking off this year with really some important issues that we've got to tackle fiscally moving into the new year. You know, a number of years ago, CBS 21 did a number of stories, some exposés on welfare reform for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And I have a list of some of the stories. Whistleblowers accuse Department of Public Welfare fraud. Lottery winner bilks the system by continuing to collect welfare after winning a large lottery award. Welfare loopholes allow people to collect welfare when they're living with their wealthy relatives. Legal loopholes allow illegal immigrants to collect welfare. I can tell you that we've got a package of welfare bills right now, 20 in all, that are being proposed that will change the dynamic of the state of Pennsylvania moving forward. Representative Kaufer will use the term breaking the cycle of poverty, and I can tell you that Pennsylvania, we need to break Pennsylvania's cycle of poverty. We need to get away from a mentality of borrowing and increasing taxes to growing our economy. And one of the things on the horizon is making sure that we're very astute at taking care of our welfare benefits moving forward. The Cato Institute did a study a number of years ago, work versus welfare trade-off. An interesting study, I read it. The result was that recipients of assistance that include temporary assistance for needy families, supplemental nutrition assistance programs, Medicaid, housing assistance, utility assistance, earned more than the average pre-tax first-year wage for teachers in 11 states, and more than starting wages for administrative assistants in 39 states. So the study inferred that people are likely to choose welfare over work as this trend continues. We've got a situation in the state of Pennsylvania where people choose welfare over working. The current fiscal year that we're in, we borrowed about $1.5 billion to take care of a shortfall in last year's budget, and our human service expenditures are forecast to drastically outpace the growth of inflation over the next decade. We stand at a place and a time here in Pennsylvania that we have got welfare programs that are stressed to provide the benefits that we need for our most vulnerable citizens, that are a deterrent to obtaining the dignity that comes with earning a living, and aren't supplying the workforce that job creators need in order to grow. You know, I drove down 81 today, and when you take a look at billboards used to advertise products and services for companies. Now about 3 out of every 10 billboards are help wanted signs. I've got employers in the district that I represent and that I've met with throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania that are starved for a skilled and an unskilled workforce, and we've got a welfare dynamic right now that is encouraging people not to enter the workforce and the dignity that you get by working and to stay at home and collect benefits. So I've got, along with my colleagues, this list of welfare reform bills, a package that will address this situation proactively. We can't end up in the same situation that we have with our pension crisis by allowing this debt to creep up on us and then pay it back over decades. So I'm honored to be here working in the very first day back in 2018 and working with my colleagues to make sure that we are proactively addressing a welfare crisis that is looming in the state of Pennsylvania. I want to introduce Representative Aaron Kaufer, who has been instrumental in putting together and helping support many of these bills. I have to also mention that we've got Speaker of the House Representative Turzai here, and we are fully supported by leadership. I had a conversation with Dave Reed. He'll be in the Capitol later today, but fully supportive of the effort.